protect us. He assured us that he's going to provide security for us to conduct our meeting. I'm happy that the Commissioner of Police of the FCT had fulfilled his promise. They have made sure that we've gained entry into our secretariat, and we're here addressing the gentlemen of the press. Now, however, due to some incidents that are occurred by those people who are the enemies of progress, who are the enemies of democracy, we have decided that this meeting will be postponed till tomorrow. Meanwhile, I want to appreciate our leaders, our governors, members of National Assembly, former governors, former ministers, members of BOT, state chairmen, and indeed members of the immediate past National Working Committee, who have also come here to show solidarity with us. We in PDP are a peace-loving people. We want peace to reign because we want to take over governance in this country. And so if we want to take over governance in this country, then we need to have one country in place.
Your Excellencies, other distinguished leaders of PDP, I want to thank all of you for your resilience, for your courage, for your resoluteness in this struggle to take over our party, our property, and in doing so, to save democracy. For the past 7 hours, Nigerians are living witnesses to the struggle we've been engaged in with those renegade members of our party that were expelled in our national convention in Ibadan. They came here with armed talks that we did predicted to disrupt our meetings. But God so kind, we were able to contain them effectively. Now we have driven them out of the secretariat, and as you can see, I have entered my office. I have assumed leadership as the elected. So this struggle, no doubt, is a continuing one. We will continue, we will remain relentless, we should continue to fight. But I want to call on the President. If there's anybody that wants peace in any given society, it should be the leadership. The President should call his minister to order. The kind of conduct that the Minister of the FCT had gotten himself engaged in this morning, leading to this afternoon, is unbecoming. How can a serving minister lead talks to come and disrupt a legally arranged meeting? The meeting, irrespective of notices, has been given to the police and other security agencies. If we had not exercised restraint, if we had not controlled our members and our leaders, there would have been bloodshed here. We would have been tear gassed, and I think more than 50 canisters of tear gas had been shot at us. But we remain relentless, and we will continue to remain relentless. So I call on all members of PDP all over this country to know that this is what is happening. And should this continue, I will not hesitate to call all members of PDP in Nigeria to assemble here. If they are going to do what, let them do. So I want to call once again on the international community. You've seen what is happening. You've seen what is happening. You've seen the attempts that is now openly being made to destroy and stifle democracy. We will defend democracy. We shall continue to act as the vanguards of democracy. And like I've said, we are prepared to lay down our lives for the purpose of watering and nurturing this nascent democracy that our forefathers had fought arduously to give us. I will therefore want to commend
You won't need a car to travel. You won't need an aeroplane to travel. You will just say, I want to go to London. And you'll be in London. Either you believe it or not. The time is coming when you won't need You won't need a car to travel. You
So yeah, PDP and peace, PDP and saving democracy. All of this in the same sentence, man. It's ridiculous, yeah, or maybe it's funny. So they want to save us, and they want the international community to please come and save us from this nascent democracy that has never really benefited anybody except these overfed pigs. Yeah, spoiled politicians. So what you witnessed there today, or what you have seen so far, is just a tip of what is still to come. Because it's like day one. We're going to go to day two tomorrow. However, just some little highlights of what you have seen so far, especially the exchanges between Bala, Makinde, the policemen working for Wike, as well as Makinde's closing remark as well. Please watch, watch this.
To assure you that if you remove your car, everybody will go out.
No, you didn't ask us. Let him move.
Sir, you know you blocked him.
Yes.
If you don't,
We blocked him because he entered illegally.
Okay.
And you allowed him. If you ask us to move, we will obey the law.
yes, and if you move, everybody will.
Did you tell me to move?
So I'm just telling you.
But I had to
you
come.
know, the
I
other
called
time
you.
I spoke to you.
Yes.
It's
Ishaku,
like,
even in age.
I know.
older than you.
I'm your younger brother. I'm your younger brother.
So please, if you ask me,
everybody will go.
Yes.
I want to give you that assurance.
okay. Then tell him I will move.
I will.
There's a space here.
Otherwise, we will be here until the next tomorrow. And then it's not good for this one.
What we're fighting for?
Yes.
This is not PDP issue at all.
It's our survival.
It is survival of democracy in Nigeria. Please.
Please.
Okay, so this is what it's been all of this time. The governors, the thing is, the governors came with their own.
So the FCT minister coming out from the PDP national headquarters now, the FCT minister, okay. Hello.
disembarking from this confrontation?
Well, first and foremost, it's a message of hope, real hope, that I want to give to our members all across the nation and Nigerians. This fight is not about PDP. It is about the future of democracy in Nigeria. So, for us, our people should know that this is a case of it may get worse before it will get better, because we are on a solid ground. And if we have to stay here for the next 2 weeks so that democracy will survive in Nigeria, you will see us here.
Sir, I just have one question for you. AFCT Minister Nyesom Wike was your friend. You people were in the G5 in the last election. What exactly would have happened?
Well, what
changed?
Hold on. Small minds talk about people. Average mind talks about events. We will rather talk about issues. What's the issue? The issue is we don't believe in a one-party Nigeria. We believe that our founding fathers, they gave us a multi-party democracy. We must sustain it so that Nigerians can have options when they are choosing their leaders. That is the issue. I don't want to talk about individuals, and I don't want to talk about events. That's the issue.
Thank you so much, Governor.
So Solomon Kede Ibadan, who is now being touted as a presidential aspirant for 2027, something that Wike considered as a betrayal, because they were meant to cripple PDP until Tinubu is done. And yeah, he wants to talk about issues. So that was just a recap. And that's not all. Like I said, Wike's men believes that they are still in charge. So they announced the expulsion of, how many of them? 17 members of PDP. Let me see their names. Adolphus Wabara, Bode George, Ben Obi, Kabiru Animuturaki, the chairman there, right? Bala Mohammed, Governor Bauchi, Makinde, Governor Oyo, Dauda Lawal, Governor, I think that one is Sam Farabi, Lawal. So they expelled him too. So 3 governors. So you have Taufik Arapaja, former deputy governor of Oyo State, and I think they are national vice chairman of PDP or something, right? Arapaja. Setonji Koshuedo, I think that one is from Lagos. I don't know if he's state chairman or something, right? So you've got Okechukwu, Obiechina Daniel. You have Woyengikuru Daniel. That's another Daniel. Mohammed Kadade Sulaiman. Emmanuel Ogidi. You have Sumaila Adamu Garba, Burga. You have Umar Sani. There is Udom Emmanuel. Is Udom Emmanuel not the former governor of Akwa Ibom? Was it? No? Yeah? Anyway, it's been expelled. Emmanuel Enoden expelled. So that is why what you have seen today is just probably a rehearsal for what you are still going to witness going forward. Listen to Anyanwu, the guy who managed to bring one guy as the acting chairman. But right now, Wike's acting chairman is not in sight. So Anyanwu, who has been a very good and useful instrument of Wike in PDP, announced the expulsion. Listen to this.
Meeting today, 18th of November 2025. Next, receive the report of the Acting Chairman Mohammed detailing breach of Articles 58, 1 and 59, 1. Including active party activities, obedience to court orders, and court conduct bringing the party into disrepute. Next, approve the expulsion of the following: 1. Adam Hosawat. 2. Olabode George. 3. Berobi. 4. Kabiru Tamil Suraki, SN. 5. Bala Mohammed. 6. Oluseyi Makinde. 7. Dawuda Lawal. 8. Tafik Aragbaja. 9. Setoji Oshode. 10. Okechukwu Bechina Daniel. 11. Wike Daniel. 12. Mohammed Kadede Suleiman. 13. Emmanuel Ogiri. 14. Suleiman Adamu Boga. 15. Omar Sadi. 16. Udom Emmanuel. 17. Emmanuel Enedo. These who have been expelled from our party based on anti-party activities, disobedience of court judgments and order, and causing disaffection in the party.
Continue. 70 years old man. Jesus is Lord. Jesus.
17 members of the party expelled, but they said there is no neck. These guys have no neck, so which neck arrived at that? So the drama continues, okay? However, the judiciary, who I believe is responsible for the entire mess that the Nigeria is currently wallowing in, unfortunately, that judiciary is already known to have been captured in Tifnumbu's state capture agenda. All right, so we're going to get to that. Are you tired? All right. So they have a legal team. I'm sorry, a legal advisor who is also part of the team for Team Wike, by the way. So I think you should hear what he had to say. I mean, he has to say. Then we're going to go to the judiciary. Baba, Nigerian judges were singing, "On your mandate we shall stand." Bola, on your mandate we shall stand. Bola, Nigerian judiciary, judges. Any Nigerian team finish, Abi? Don't worry. Watch this first. The legal advisor of Team Wike.
Yeah, I disagree because I'm a lawyer. In our legal jurisprudence, in our legal system, there are hierarchy of courts provided in the Constitution. We have the State High Court, the Federal High Court, as provided in Section 249, 270, and then we have the Appeal Court, 237. But even in 240, it was so clearly stated and provided that all the appeals from this State High Court or the Federal High Court should be taken to an Appeal Court. So let me tell you what happened. When you say they got an ex parte emotion and ex parte order, a court of competent jurisdiction, a Federal High Court, sat on a matter and deliberated, saw it, and the people came and gave their defense. Finally, the court gave judgment, and an unambiguous and clear judgment that there should be no convention. Yeah, but that you should put the convention on hold. Yes. But go and put your house in order. But in and the people, let me just end this thing. Okay. People ran to another court of coordinate jurisdiction in Ibadan and obtained an interim order. When we say ex parte order, it's an interim order that has an expiration date of 7 days, and say that. And let me tell you, in court, in law, there's no way an ex parte order can override or set aside a judgment of a court of competent jurisdiction.
But is there any way that a federal high court or whichever other court can override the judgment of the Supreme Court?
But there's a process, the process and the step to take whenever you're dissatisfied with a judgment of a court of first instance. You approach the court, the appellate court. That's why we have it in our constitution. Right. And you can apply for stay of execution. That is the process in law. We have procedural law. Yeah, because when you don't do this, it amounts to abuse of court process, and then the disobedience of court order or court judgment, but you which will amount to contempt of court.
Right. You haven't answered my question at the outset. Okay. What exactly is your position in the PDP now? In what capacity are you speaking, sitting here now?
I'm the Deputy National Legal Advisor.
But you were suspended.
Not suspended. What kind of suspension? Those things were just people that came up and then I saw it. Are
you saying the party does not have the party?
There are processes, there are organs of the party, and there's procedures. There's procedures.
Right.
I was not even written. There was not even any information given to me. Nobody gave me any offense I committed. You don't just go to social media and say I was elected in 2021 with other national officers, and our